I'm not ready to support Speaker Ryan anymore. I'm thinking maybe we need a new speaker. Thoughts?
Well, first of all, that last section, you know, the pseudo-intellectual right-wingers who have made a living in Washington, D.C. being brilliant, while they alienated the entire American people, are showing you by their hysteria the degree to which they're being repudiated, and they're just absolutely don't know what to do. I mean, the country has looked at their lack of achievement, their lack of effectiveness, and has said no. And they're literally almost a state of psychological hysteria that is kind of mildly amazing. In the case of Paul Ryan, he made a big mistake today, and he needs to understand this. He is the Speaker of the House. He has an obligation to unify the party. He has an obligation to reach out. Obviously, he and Donald Trump are going to have disagreements. Some of them they'll work out. Some of them they won't. That's fine. Our Constitution provides that speakers and presidents can fight. But I think he sends the wrong signal, and a signal which I think endangers the House Republicans and sure endangers the Senate Republicans. And I think Paul Ryan has some obligation institutionally to be responsive to the fact that the people of the party he belongs to have chosen a nominee. And frankly, in the long history of American politics, Donald Trump is not outrageously outside the norm. This kind of vitriol you get does not reflect accurately people who've been nominated for president over the last 200 years.
Beginning, if you want to understand the insurgency year that we've just had, and I pointed out that it is weak Republicans, timid Republicans, feckless Republicans, visionless Republicans, Republicans that have broken every promise, that have allowed the entire radical Obama agenda to get passed, that never used the power of the purse, that never repealed aspects of Obamacare that they could, that promised in 2014 they'd stop executive amnesty, and never fulfilled that promise, that created this opening that people are fed up with them. Every exit poll, Mr. Speaker, shows in every state so far 60% of Republicans feel betrayed by D.C. Republicans.
In the case of the current, you know, the pseudo-intellectual group who gather together in various Georgetown bars to talk with each other with great intensity about how they could save the world, none of them recognize they are the reason you have this rebellion underway. It is precisely the failure of their policies and their programs that has led to the scale of public discontent that is now, I think, the #1 characteristic of this year.